Fold. Why don't we come a little closer, because I know there's just so that group can come in behind you. So, just so you get some sense of how this will unfold, we're going to leave here in about a minute or two, and what we're going to do is we're going to take a stroll. We're going to head into the back of our tenement, the backyard of our tenement, the rear yard, and that's where we'll really begin the tours in the rear yard. We'll spend some time there, and then we'll leave the rear yard and we'll head upstairs to the 4th floor of our tenement. And on the 4th floor, we're going to visit 3 apartments. We'll visit the apartment of the Moore family. Of course, this tour is named after them. And this tour is primarily about them. Joseph and Bridget Moore, an Irish family who lived in our tenement for 1 year, from 1869 to 1870, before it was a tumultuous year for the family. So we'll visit their apartment. We'll visit the apartment of the Katz family. We'll talk about them towards the end of the tour. Benjamin and Nanny Katz, obviously not Irish, Jewish family, who lived in our tenement from 1920 to 1933. But that will be towards the end of the tour. Because I want to see if we can kind of contrast their experiences with the experiences of the Moore family, having lived in our building many, many decades earlier. Because the two experiences are very, very different. But we'll visit a 3rd apartment. We're going to visit an unrestored apartment in our tenement. Now, on every tour that we do in our tenement, and every floor of the tenement represents a separate tour. For every floor where we do tours, we leave at least 1 apartment unrestored. We think it's important for our visitors to see what we saw when we purchased our building back in 1988. Okay? So we're going to start with the unrestored apartment. A little surprise for you there. And then we'll go to the Moore family apartment, and we'll end with the Katz family apartment. All right. Okay. So, why don't we get started strolling? All right. Are you ready to go, folks?
Were those apartments lived in up until the time that you purchased the building?
No. No one. Great question. No one has lived in our tenement since 1935. We'll talk more about that. We will. Okay. 1935.
I'm here at the Tenement Museum today, a very important museum in New York City, documenting the life of immigrants, following my guide, Daryl.
I know.